Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And today we're looking at Eddie Hearn's statement regarding and pertaining to Dillian Whyte and the possibility that he may be on the undercard of Joshua Ruiz 2. Clash in the Dunes, or Duel in the Dunes, or Duel in the Nile, or I don't know, River in the Nile, I don't know, Stone in the River, Stone, Romance in the Stone, whatever it is, whatever they're calling that shizzle down there in Saudi Arabia, down there in Saudi, whatever they're calling that shizzle. Okay, so, the article says, Dillian Whyte's next fight could come on the undercard of the Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Anthony Joshua, the rematch, but only if his ongoing Ukad case is resolved. Well, I thought it'd have to be resolved. I mean, he couldn't do it unless it was resolved. It'd have to be resolved before he could do it. What is this? Did I mean to do that? Did I mean to do that? Yeah, I think I did. There we go. Open that. Let's have a look. Jeez. I hate those small pictures. Anyway, promoter Eddie Hearn said on Wednesday that there has been no further update on the situation after it was revealed a drug test returned 3 days prior to Whyte's win over Oscar Rivas came back as contaminated, or rather came back with an adverse finding. That's the language they use, the legal language, adverse finding. Hearn previously stated that the Deontay Wilder will face that Dillian Whyte will face a hearing in early October as they attempt to clear his name. The promoter told IFL TV, I met him and said, how you getting on? He said, our lawyers are pushing it on with the Ukad to get a date for whenever that's going to be. He'd like to get the fight this year. I'd like him to get a fight this year. When asked on which show the Body Snatcher, that's Dillian Whyte's nickname, the Body Snatcher could return, Hearn pointed to AJ's rematch with Ruiz as a possibility. He continued, Saudi Arabia, I'd like him to fight this year, but obviously mentally it's a tough time for him. And I do feel like we've got to push for that because he's allowed to fight, but I think that needs to be out of his head when he fights. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So effectively what they're saying is that Dillian Whyte is actually allowed to fight, but they don't want him to fight with that on his mind. They want it to be out of his mind when they clash. When they have the clash, they want that to be totally out of his mind. So he's actually legally able to fight. But they don't want that thing lingering over him. They're only training for a fight with that thing lingering over him with the Ukad situation. They don't want that. They do not want that. They want it to be in the clear. So there's no ambiguity. You can go in the fight just focused on the fight and not focused on any potential issues. So that makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense that they want to get the Ukad situation totally out of the way so he can fight with a clear mind and produce his best. And it's perfectly logical. So it's just a waiting game. October is the date that has been set. Do we have a date in October? That's the question. Let me scroll back. Let me have a look at this article here. let me have previously stated that his man will face a hearing in early October. Okay, so where are we now? Like September 19th, 20th? Okay, so you could reasonably say within 3 weeks. Within 3 weeks, Dillian Whyte should be having his Ukad hearing. Hopefully, matters will be resolved by then, if not before then, certainly by then. And hopefully, he's clean. He comes back clean. He is clean and comes back clean. And we can get this man fighting again. And hopefully, he gets to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder sometime in 2020. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comment, it's the shares, and it is the hitting that bell icon for news and notifications. Okay, so 3 weeks time, 3 weeks till D-Day. Let's hope everything is on the up and up. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. Don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And I am out. Hope that doesn't happen to Ukad. Don't fall down at Ukad. Do not fall down at Ukad.